Jamaica. There's the lineup. British Virgin Islands, St. Lucia, Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Barbados and Bermuda.
This is an absolutely titanic battle. There was a fair amount of feeling after that final last year when Trinidad and Tobago won. There was some words exchanged, as you would expect, between athletes. So I know there's going to be a lot of emotion after this race.
A lot was said following that final last year. Of course, Trinidad and Tobago followed up as well with a win over the Jamaicans at the World Relays. Ultimately, the Jamaicans had the final say because they won the World Under-20 title, so that was a majestic performance with DeAndre Daly producing one of the most stellar anchor leg performances I've ever seen, reminiscent of his anchor leg performance at the Carifta Games in the Bahamas in 2023. No DeAndre Daly on this Jamaica team, but they are still full of quality and speed, including the 100 champion Jamal Stephens, who will be on lead-off. Final of the under-20 boys 4x100.
And while all the attention is on Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, there's still a lot of quality teams in here that could possibly pull an upset.
For sure. Grenada, they will go in lane number 3. Well, let's start in lane number 8 with Bermuda. Noah Robinson, Kaya Richardson, Ephraim III, and Miles Outerbridge. Barbados in 7 with Mackay King, Jaden Green, Kevian Newton, and Tian Haynes, the 100 bronze medalist on anchor. The Jamaicans, the favourites, the 100 champion Jamal Stephens will lead them off. Shaquane Gordon, last year's sprint hurdles champion. Antonio Powell, who was in the 200 final, and Antonio Powell, and Tyrese Foreman on anchor. Then Trinidad and Tobago with Trevon Stewart, Kadeem Chinapo, Akeem Chinapo, and the 100 silver medalist Dylan Woodruff. Antigua and Barbuda with Kevin Campbell, Conroy Wilson, Judah Ash, and Daniel Skeppel, who is in the 200 missed out on the 200 finals. Skeppel. Lane number 3, Grenada, Ian George, Emilio Blanco, Ethan Sam, their 100 bronze medalist on 3rd, with Mark Stanislaus taking them home. St. Lucia will go in lane number 2 with Ryan Simeon, Josiah Dupree, Jaquan Alexander, and Laverne Baptiste. They look ready for the battle. And closing out the field, the British Virgin Islands in lane number 1 with Mario Carter, Jaden Jackson, Shamal Donovan, and Latrell Williams. BVI in lane number 1. Final race of a long day of track and field at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago.
Tell you what, now that we've gotten to this race and the excitement is at its peak, I really don't feel the long day anymore.
I must admit, that is true.
What's up, track lovers? Welcome back. I'm so happy that you guys are here to witness greatness. So today I have 2 explosive races. So after the first race, make sure you stay in and watch the second one. These races are showcasing the kind of raw talent that only Jamaica seems to produce. This is not normal. This is a sprint factory. Subscribe. Let's watch, and I'll be right back. Full credit to the original broadcasters of this race footage. Thank you.
That is very much true. Here's the last race for day number 2 of the Carifta Games 2025. Hush around the stadium. Up they go. Jamaica up quickly with Jamal Stephenson, the 100 champion, as expected. Flying by Mackay King of Barbados. Down the back straight away they go. It's Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. Kadeem Chinapo trying to stay close to Shaquane Gordon. Antonio Powell has the baton for Jamaica. And Akeem Chinapo is trying to stay close for Trinidad and Tobago. Barbados running brilliantly. Ethan Sam bringing Grenada back into a middle position. But it's Jamaica with Tyrese Foreman. Woodruff is coming forward. Woodruff finishing like a train, but Foreman holds on. 39:28 is the flash time. The record survives. have waited 1 year and they have delivered emphatically.
3 gold medals in the relays for Jamaica. A great race, and certainly it was a wonderful finish, and Jamaica reigning supreme here in 2025. Trinidad and Tobago have lost the title, but they put in another good performance to finish with the silver medal.
39.75 for Trinidad and Tobago, and Dylan Woodruff had every single Jamaican scared on that anchor leg because he was absolutely flying, and there were moments where it seemed as if he may unbelievably overhaul the lead. Barbados have gotten the bronze medal. Terrific performance, and for the first time today there is a smile on the face of Tion Haynes. What a performance from the Barbadians. They ran brilliantly. Trinidad and Tobago gave it all they had, but the quality on that Jamaican team, just too much in the final analysis.
And it all started with that wonderful first leg by the 100-meter champion. He really set Jamaica on their way, and Trinidad and Tobago was not able to eat into that lead after that. Well, it's all happened here. Now we're seeing the boys for the 100-meter dash. Jen Jackson of the British Virgin Islands and Antonio Powell of Jamaica already out. Ethan Sam of Grenada. And now we're going to see Elan Bizantin of the Guadeloupe making his way out. Lane number 5 from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Jamar Saunders coming in with 10.53 into this final. Jamal Stevenson, who came in as a replacement but has found his way into the finals, one of the fastest times. And the home favorite, Dylan Woodruff, gets the applause of all as he makes his way out. Is the last man out. He is in lane number 8.
Penultimate event on the opening day of the Carifta Games in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Donald Oliver, let's head to him.
Mike is firmly in the hand of Ricardo at this time. But tell you what, earlier today, because of the fact that Jamaica hadn't won a gold medal in the earlier session, there was that feeling that maybe they were underachieving on the day, but certainly in the latter part of the opening day of these Carifta Games, Jamaica have really come to the fore.
Well, it's the Carifta Games. It's not Jamaica's games. Final of the under 20 boys 100 meters coming up, and what a final this is. This is as open a 100 under 20 final as I've seen in a while. Yes, we've had some high quality finals in the last few years, but I can't even begin to hazard a guess as to who will win this one. On the inside, Jaden Jackson of the British Virgin Islands, 10.65 in qualifying. Antonio Powell of Jamaica, 10.59 in qualifying. Ethan Sam won his semi-final at 10.70. Looked very, very cool, the double sprint medalist at the under 17 level 2 years ago. This man, I thought, looked the best of them all. Lan Bizasine of Guadeloupe, 10.43 in qualifying. Jamar Saunders of St. Vincent and the Grenadines won his semi-final, as did Jamal Stevenson of Jamaica. Stevenson looked very, very easy. Dylan Woodruff qualified as a non-automatic entry into this championship race, but I wouldn't bet against him getting a medal or even winning it. Aidan Kelly of the Bahamas closes out the field in lane number 8.
Just a moment of prayer for Dylan Woodruff as he readies himself to compete here. He's won a couple of titles in the 100 meters over the last couple of seasons and has really given himself a huge name in Trinidad and Tobago. Many see him as one of the greats of the future.
It's all about having the ability to hold your nerve. I think this race has that look about it. Last year I expected it to be competitive with a number of standouts, 3 or 4 of them maybe, and Devontae Howell became Mannion, absolutely blew the field away, and I thought should have gotten Johan Blake's record had he not eased up with about 10 meters to go. So was the comfort level. Ran 10.15 to defend his title. This year we'll have a new champion, but it's so difficult to even begin to figure out who that champion will be. And I'm just realizing, by the way, that Jamar Saunders of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is not there. So we are down to 7. So we're getting word that Jamar Saunders of St. Vincent and the Grenadines actually cut his finger, and they are giving him a minute or so to get it sorted out before the race. Yeah. Boy, we've seen it.
I think it was in adjusting the blocks, more likely that's where he would have cut himself, because I do remember seeing him doing a practice run and then all of a sudden he disappeared. So in one of the races earlier, and that was because the record, the Carifta record in the pole vault was broken. It has been broken twice actually, so 2 have gone over it, and that was the reason for that hold-up.
Relatively new event, the pole vault at the Carifta Games on the girls' side, only in its 3rd year. Tension rising for the final of the under-20 boys. One part of the spectacle. It is part of what makes competition what it is. You can make all the predictions in the world, but at the end of the day, it's all about what happens on the day.
I know you've done a lot of cricket, and cricket is usually called the game of glorious uncertainties. I tell you what, today has taken that title over.
It certainly has. There is Saunders now, apologies, making his way to the start area. Won his semi-final. Produced a silencing act at the end of it. Under 20 boys 100 final. Johan Blake of Jamaica has the games record, 10.11 in 2007. Saunders gets an opportunity to do a block start. This is it. The under 20 boys 100 final. Jackson, Powell, Sam, Bizzacine, Saunders, Stevenson, Woodruff and Kelly. Off they go. Jamal Stevenson of Jamaica got away brilliantly. Ethan Sam is running well. Bizzacine, Woodruff is coming forward. Stevenson has the beat. Redemption for Jamal Stevenson. The little boy from Waterhouse. No need for an apology tonight. He's the Carifta Games champion.
What a run and what a story for Stevenson. Wasn't part of the original plan for the 100 meter. He is the plan now. He's not moving the needle, he is the needle.
So Wagwan Jamaica. So hello everyone, kindly guys, if it's for the first time coming across my video, feel free to share, comment, and also don't forget to smash the subscribe button. And for the returning ones guys, I want to appreciate you for the love and support that you have shown unto me. So guys, that was a very beautiful race, and those are under 20 guys, and we are of the same age, but what those Jamaicans under 20s are doing is a very good thing, because we have seen that the pace that those Jamaican has, you know, they have that the winning mentality. Although the legend, you know guys, you all know the legend Usain Bolt, although he retired, we have seen that Jamaica is in safe hands, and Jamaican will always be on top, you know. So those under 20 youths have shown that in the next many years, like, Jamaican will always be on the safe hands, and Jamaican's name will always be mentioned a lot of time. Jamaican is being known for breaking a lot of records. Jamaican is being known worldwide. Even during these big Olympics, you could hear the commentators, they always like talk about Jamaican mostly, because when there is a race, guys, when there is a race and you see, for those athletics, when you see Jamaica next to you, just know that that race won't be easy. Just know that the race will be very, very hard. You must have trained very well and very smart. You have seen even the commentators, mostly they use Jamaican. Many people always know that Jamaican, when it comes to track and field, they will always dominate. Jamaica, when it comes to those relay, Jamaican name will always be on top. The other day, guys, I saw Sharika Jackson dominating, and before that race, I saw many comments. They were like, there's Jamaican there, the race is over, because they know that in any athletics, when you see a Jamaican name, a Jamaican flag being shown before the race, just know that the race is over, because these Jamaicans have that winning mentality. They are always fast, and I feel happy seeing those youth. We have of the same age, and I was surprised how fast they are. I was surprised to see how they are doing well in those races, and I'm very happy because guys, I always feel very happy seeing Jamaican winning. I always feel very happy seeing Jamaican carrying their flag. They have win a gold medal. When the number one takes the flag, I feel very happy seeing Jamaica winning, because we here back in Africa, we like seeing Jamaican winning, because you could never hear any Jamaican say bad words about Africa. So we like seeing Jamaican winning. We like seeing Jamaican dominating in those areas, because Jamaican is a legendary country, guys. You can imagine this world without Jamaica. Jamaican has really gave us a lot of things. Jamaican has really gave us the reggae music. Like Jamaican is a big brand, and I always feel very happy when I come across video seeing those Olympics, seeing Jamaican dominating. So guys, I was very happy seeing those video, and I want to appreciate those athletics, because they have made sure that Jamaica's name will always be on top. They have made sure that Jamaica is in safe hands, and Jamaican will keep on winning, even though the legend Usain Bolt retired. You have seen, guys, in those under 20 youth, it has gives hopes that Jamaican name will always be mentioned. Jamaican name you have seen how Jamal is very fast. When the race started, you saw how he's very fast. He has some small steps, but they are very effective. So guys, to those Jamaicans, I want to appreciate you for you have made me proud, and I feel very happy seeing you winning. And for the other athletics, you have done a very good job, because that was a very, very competitive race. You have seen that it was not a big gap. So guys, to the Jamaicans, those under 20, I want to appreciate you, and I want to encourage you to keep on pushing, because we all support you, guys. I've been telling you that here where I live, guys, we have some buses, some matatus, we call them Ganya. They have the graffiti of Usain Bolt. That shows you that we appreciate Jamaican, and we have some even have some stickers of Sharika Jackson. So guys, we love you, Jamaican, and we feel very happy here in Africa seeing you win. So guys, for the Jamaican, keep pushing. We love you. One love. So guys, kindly, if it's for the first time coming across my video, feel free to share, comment, and also don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And for the returning ones, I want to appreciate you. For the Jamaicans, one love. Keep on winning. You are legendary. So guys, meet in my next video. One love.